Have you ever paid attention to animals? Some years back, many years back, as a matter of fact, I lived in this apartment complex. And on the back of my apartment was basically the woods. It was nothing but woods. That's all you would see is woods. So one day, when I had my blinds open and my door was open, like a sliding door, I saw this cat like come, because there was like a road in the back of it. So I saw like this cat come out of the bushes, like, and it like looked around. And I'm like, what? I was like, okay, let me watch this. So I saw the cat just looking around. And so the cat came across the road, and right behind my apartment, I know I hated it, was this big dumpster. And yes, in the summertime, it'd get real hot and it would be a hot mess. But there was a dumpster right beside my apartment door. I mean, literally, okay? So this cat came, and it came to the dumpster, and it looked around and looked in, and then it went beside the dumpster, and then it looked back. So I'm looking, I'm like, what is it looking at? So I look in the direction it was looking. The next thing I see two raccoons come out of the bushes. And I was like, no way. Like, no way. So I'm watching. So the raccoons come, and the cat doing like this. I'm like, what? So the raccoons jump into the garbage can, and I see them like going through the garbage and like getting stuff out. And I was like, this cannot be real. So I'm like, I know nobody's gonna believe this. So the cat is still looking around. Like, I didn't make no sound, because literally if I would have like tapped on the glass or whatever, it would have hurt me. But I'm sitting there just watching, and I'm like, there's no way. And when they got done and got everything, whatever it was that they wanted out of the garbage can or whatever, they threw it down onto the ground for the cat. So when they threw it down, they jumped down and they all grabbed stuff. And then they would look, because the cat was, looking. And so they shot out across the woods, like back into the woods. And I was like, did I just see the cat be the lookout for the coons so they can, quote unquote, steal food? Did I just witness a heist? That's the way how it is with people. A lot of times you think people ain't paying attention and looking, but people watching everything you doing. I was literally right there, but they didn't see me. That's the way how it is. But also another thing too is that I was thinking, like, how come people are not like animals? You think that animals don't get along, but you see all different types of animals getting along all the time if you pay attention. They right, and I don't care what nobody say. They be talking to each other. I don't care what nobody say. They talk to each other. Have you seen some animals interact with each other? They have the same problems and issues as humans. You can't tell me nothing. You can tell even with it. I literally saw a dog. I had a family member that had a dog, and this time I had visited, and the dog was like on this chain because there was no fence or anything. So it was on the chain so it doesn't wander out in the yard. So somebody was like, watch this. So the neighbor's dog from across the street came from their home all the way down to the home, like kind of like as far as the chain could reach, because they were like going at it. Do, like barking. And this other dog, when it came down, it stood so far so the other dog couldn't reach it. And I'm like, coward. Anywho, but I mean, it was going at it. The person said, like, they're doing it because they're arguing over the woman, the girl dog. So that's what it was about. It was two boy dogs literally arguing over girl dog. So this dog across the street was like, roo, 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 like doing his head, like he was gonna do some jumping, bark, jump. Next thing you know, I look around, I'm like, uh-oh. Well, the family member's dog that was chained did all this stuff. It kept moving until the chain snapped. And when it snapped, the dog hauled behind, and the family member's dog was chasing. It was on his behind. I thought it was funny, but it was funny because that's the way how people are. They believe that, hey, you are chained, you can't move, so they all up in your face doing all like this or whatever, because they cowards, because they thinking, oh, you on that leash, you ain't gonna do nothing. Okay, you can't go nowhere, you can't do nothing. But let me tell you something, a lot of time no chain snap, baby. That chain snap, and when it snap, you better watch out. Yes, people are exactly like animals, whether people realize it or not. So there's a lesson in all this. You got people who look out just like animals, and you got people who are messy just like animals.